Attention Enpar, Dr. Jean S. Shelp, Director, President, and CEO, Directors and Shareholders. It is not enough that McKinley Esnard resigned. The facts in this matter need the light of truth, and Esnard needs to be exposed for the fraud he is. As a public company, you are bound by the rules of good governance and full disclosure. We demand for transparency. As taxpayers of Ontario and now an unwittingly participant in your company, we demand to know the following. The real reason Esnard resigned? How much was he paid off? Are you going to demand that he returns every cent ever earned while acting as a conman and fraud? Are you going to ask the fake doctor to return every share that Enpar gave him as compensation and/or shares he may have purchased at a discount? And are you going to demand that he repays any and all bonuses? Failure to do so is sending a message to the general public, your investors, and the Ontario taxpayer that Enpar is complicit and part of this fraud. What actions is Enpar prepared to take against its auditor, Wasserman Ramsey, as it is Wasserman Ramsey's responsibility to assure investors and we the taxpayers of Ontario that when McKinley Esnard was appointed CFO, he was competent enough to hold such a position? Here's a thought. Did anyone verify if Esnard could even read a financial statement? We demand to know and have full disclosure what you, as CEO, did to verify McKinley Esnard's credentials and his ability to act as Director, CFO, Audit Chair, and Chairman of the Board. We, the taxpayers of Ontario, also demand full disclosure on what advice Wasserman Ramsey provided in recommendations of their due diligence regarding McKinley Esnard's credentials. We, the taxpayers of Ontario, find it appalling and extremely serious that a public company trading on the TSX governed by the OSC, having external auditors, Wasserman Ramsey, can allow a fraud like McKinley Esnard to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars since March 2006 and no one knew? It is incumbent upon Enpar to protect the interest of Ontario taxpayers and their investors to pursue Mr. Esnard in a court of law and lay charges of fraud, misrepresentation, and theft of public funds. It is also incumbent upon Enpar and its executive to pursue in a court of law its external auditors, Wasserman Ramsey, for negligence, complicity, and misuse of public funds. It is inconceivable to those of us who are the taxpayers of Ontario that Enpar could continue using the services of Wasserman Ramsey, seeing as how they allowed a con man such as McKinley Esnard to last as long as he did in the multiple positions he held with Enpar. We, the taxpayers of Ontario, demand and insist on a full accounting for the record to be made straight, and that any and all monies not deserved be returned to the public account. Enpar has to restore the public's trust, and we, the taxpayers of Ontario, are asking the OAC to put a halt rate on all executives, past and present, on trading and cashing in their shares until this matter is fully resolved. Signed, the taxpayers of Ontario.